I hope that's the first thing people hear. The DM
Yeah, we're
sucks.
unmuted. Yeah, thanks. Thanks. Toro is about to die in a very small fire in a very unheroic fashion.
DM sucks.
And
I said
that's
what
the
I
game.
said.
That's the game is today Toro dies.
You
So
better
let's
title
get
it
to
like
it.
that.
Boop.
So, like, is our goal to kill Toro, or are we just gonna let it
Yes.
happen?
Everybody's goal now is to kill Toro.
Yes, I am the focus of the episode. I am literally the most important part of it. No matter what. I hijacked your stream.
Alright, so on the last episode, everybody
Got irritated.
yeah, basically like everybody got irritated. Like a lot of shit happened that was like not really supposed to happen. Y'all went in to talk to the queen, and everybody just suddenly decided to murder Hobo the Unknown for a little bit in verbal fashion, which was fantastic and excellent and all things great. And no one's not all that happy about it, but you know, whatever. Nobody cares about what I throw at you guys. So yeah. Uh, so for now, like you guys were told to go and begin starting on your campaign to go down to the Tower of the Dead and actually fight back against Arvok himself. Now it is a new day, and I brought up the Queen's chamber with the Queen sitting in her throne, just in case you guys want to go back and talk to the Queen, because suddenly party members of your party are all missing, and it's just like, what are we doing? So do you guys want to talk to the Queen at all?
I mean, yeah, probably.
And keep in mind, I do have voice changers now for like Arvok and the Unknown and everything. I do not have one for the Queen yet. I'm trying to figure that one out. So it's just going to be my voice for the
Streamer
Queen.
sucks.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you're gonna pretend to have a female lady voice.
I'm trying to figure that part out because I used to have a voice changer that like basically swapped you from a male to a female voice, and I was going to use that, but that is not currently the voice changer that I have. Either that or they have gotten rid of that option. So I'm trying to
It's
figure it out.
that you don't have a female in your party who can do other female voices for NPCs.
Yeah, we're all
Oh,
just the guys, you know.
let me let that testosterone drop real quick. I guess it missed me during.
Anyways, you guys, you said you guys do want to go talk to the Queen again before you guys move out to go on the Tower of the Dead.
I mean, like, I feel like we probably should, because if we're back at the Queen, she probably has something to say.
And
Is this the start of a side quest?
No, this is not the start
Okay.
of a side quest.
I suggested that earlier, and you like said no to that. But like, this is like the perfect start to a side quest. So I just was like curious.
Thank you for letting me know that. You know, I kind of like, I've kind of done this DM thing before, just to let you know.
Hey, I'm
That's
just
why
gonna
we
say
have
it
3
out
wins.
loud.
Do we need to
filler
mute?
episodes suck. So does the DM.
No, I don't need to talk. I don't need to talk to Queen. I am good to go for our. I have prepped as we finished in the last session. My Solus is ready to go on adventure.
I
Okay.
want to talk.
You want to talk to the Queen?
I want to talk to Queen.
Okay. Who goes with Nocturne to talk to the Queen?
How about the other edgy dude?
You're with the Unknown. The Unknown is like going to talk to the Queen as well. Solus, did you go to? Did you go with everyone else to talk to the Queen?
Yeah, I'm with them because I thought we were leaving for our adventure. We all met up in the morning, remember? And so I'm with them as a party, but I don't have anything specifically to say to the Queen.
Okay, so y'all go to talk to the Queen. Solus is leading the party for some reason, but y'all went to talk to the Queen. Did you have questions?
I mean, I wasn't sure if you were going to start with, like, the Queen says.
Okay, I'll start with the Queen says, "Why the fuck are you here? I told you to leave." You wanted me to start with the Queen says.
I swear to God.
Which one?
Whichever one's going to smite me first.
I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like that's a toss-up.
There's a lot of answers to that question.
um, since yesterday got so overwhelming and convoluted, was there any information you wanted to pass on about what we know about the tower?
You're actually asking the queen this?
Yes.
Okay. The queen just basically is going to respond that there's nothing known about the tower. The tower did not exist before, and it was, I forgot the name of the freaking city, of course. I gotta bring up the map for that. Cartha. It started off as the city of Milan within the Kingdom of Shorin. And once the undead made landfall, it just grew into what we see now as the tower.
Are there any survivors from the town?
That is not known. The
Okay.
people of Milan would have tried to evacuate themselves to the capital of Shorin. But it is not known if anybody escaped out of there because, as has been seen, and I'll pull it up for stream. Poop Island. The city of Janta has also been overrun by the undead as well, and that was within the kingdom of Amalia until just very recently.
Do we have any intel from Shorin? Has there been any communication that we should know of between the two countries?
No. The roads from Shorin head through Milan. The only other road is to the north side of Shorin, which would take a very long time for messengers to go all the way from the capital, which is on the southern side of Shorin anyways, all the way up around to Yelin, and then around to Amalia.
Okay. Do we have any idea how fast the undead are spreading?
Very fast. They have traveled multiple days worth of travel within a single day. And you can possibly attribute this to the fact that it is the undead, and they are probably not stopping to take rests as a normal person would.
Okay. Is there any information you feel like we should know?
No information is known beyond the border to the land of the undead at this point. It is very fast. It is very quickly spreaded to what it is now, and it was only my magics that was able to see its borders.
Okay. Cool. I need more alcohol.
Excuse me, God.
Cracking open a cold one with the boys and Luna.
Yeah, you're one of the boys, right?
Yes, brother. Okay.
Yeah. It's a group message.
Is what?
Forced affection.
Do you have any other questions, Nocturne?
I don't think I do.
Does anybody else have any questions for the Queen?
No, Your Majesty.
Queen just looks at Taro like, I know you have a question.
The
More
only
likely a
question
witty
is,
statement.
what am I still doing here? I don't need to waste my time here. Respectfully. Except for the queen, of course. I don't waste my time with the queen. Don't kill me, queen.
All
I
right.
wonder if I do have more alcohol in my fridge.
Oh.
Yeah, we're
So-
going back to the shitty soda seltzers because that's what I got.
Oh, jeez. So the Queen sends you all on your way. And you guys are making your way to Slens, I believe it is. I can't really zoom in on the stream. Where's the picture? Yes, you guys are making your way to Slens, which is just southwest from. Why is they saying there's nothing to show here now? It's just southwest from Amalia. During the travel, is there anything that you guys would like to RP during the travel, or is there anything that you guys would like to say or do now that you guys are by yourselves and on your way?
I'm just gonna point out that the unknown is no longer the unknown again. I'll be right back.
What?
Oh,
What is that
I'll
even
be-
supposed to mean? The unknown is no longer the unknown.
Yeah,
think
because
He's
we know
referencing
him.
the fact that he knows his name.
Oh.
Well, no, it's also because we know him. Like
You know
now
him.
he's been like we know like he's not the unknown anymore. He's like the slightly known.
You know of him.
He's very unknown to me.
Yeah, but we still like he's there, so we like partially known. He's like you know the partially known. I just want it to be annoying. Sorry, continue.
All right, so you guys, there's no RP as you guys are going down the road to Slens.
Do I still have
It's probably about a half a day's travel to Slens.
do I still have my familiar?
We'll fill the
So
entire
while you're
session with roleplay.
while your familiar is probably not currently out while you were talking to the queen, you can summon your familiar. If it's for like, just RP and stuff like that, I won't make you use any spell points for it or anything. But if
Okay.
it is like during battle that you're trying to summon your familiar in order to do something, then yeah, I'll make you use spell points for that. Or if during RP you're trying to make your familiar do something to help the party, then yeah, that's gonna require spell points in order to summon the familiar at that time.
Okay, I'm gonna wait.
Okay. Remember that I don't think there is a time limit on your familiar either. So if you do
Nope.
summon your familiar utilizing a spell point and you just leave your familiar out, so long as your familiar doesn't die, you will not have to use that spell point again later in the future.
Okay, I'd like to wait.
Okay. All right. So as you guys are traveling on your way to Slens, there are a few soldiers that are with you. The queen has told you that the armies are going to be behind you. They just have to get ready. And yeah, you guys are making your way down there and just hearing the banter of some of the soldiers as they're marching along.
I would like to is there any specific banter that they're saying or
Much of it sounds. Well, roll me a perception check first off.
okay. One moment.
Let me.
Perception.
There's not a good thing to pull up in order to do this. Okay, so you rolled a 13 on perception. A lot of it just sounds like fear and anxiety going into the unknown and coming to like the battle that is ahead of you.
So when you
going
say
to the tower.
unknown, do you mean the NPC or the mystery?
The mystery of it. The fear of the unknown. Not the unknown, but the unknown.
You picked a terrible name.
Yes, we did. I hereby tell the entire group, including the soldiers, to refer to the unknown, the person, as Mr. Known, because Un is his new first name.
The unknown looks at you and says, "That is not my name." Oh, I forgot to turn on my voice changer for that. Here. That is not my name.
Sure it is, homeboy.
He just stays silent.
I order
just-
everyone below me, below my rank, to call him Mr. Known.
I was below you in terms of height,
Like, yeah, how are we defining this?
Like
'Cause,
rank.
Well, I
Basically
mean,
all the guards.
he's not a short person. Norexus was the only short player, so
I mean, in rank.
What even are our ranks? That is not something that has been covered with me.
so all the different factions kind of go by their own thing. So while it's members of the army that are following you and everything, the members of the Order of the Hero are considered above them out of respect, but they're not considered within the same line of the chain of command. You yourself are from the Order of the Holy Order. So you are off on your own yet again. You really don't have to listen to the Order of the Hero, nor do you have to listen to the whatchamacallums, the soldiers either, because your higher authority is like the priests in the temple and your gods.
Nifty.
So you guys are basically on your own chain of command. The Order of the Hero is following what the Queen is telling them to do, while you're following what the Queen is telling you to do because she is within the chain of command of the Holy Order. But you also have like priests and everything that are between you and her, usually.
So, like, what I'm hearing is we're all basically equals in different chains of commands. So there's nobody really below him.
So yeah, there's no one really below Taro, in a chain of command or anything like that because he's just a member of the Order of the Hero. But like I said, the normal armies, the armies of the Kingdom of Amalia are going to show reverence towards the Order of the Hero and probably even the Order of, or the Holy Order rather. So they would listen to what you guys say and they would take it into consideration to actually, like do what it is that you guys are telling them to do. But it's not a requirement of them to actually follow your orders unless commanded to by the Queen. And they know that battle orders and stuff like that, yes. But if it's just Taro saying, hey, call this person this, while that person is arguing that, it might not be within their best interest to do that because that person might smite them.
Is he gonna smite them? I asked him
Probably.
directly, are you gonna smite these people if they call you that?
Yes.
Smite or no
Um,
smiting.
You're so mean, dude.
Any man who
Gotta calm
calls me the known or Mr. Known will die.
It's got a good ring to it, though. You should try it.
He just stares at you.
What you looking at for?
I think I found a singer in a tavern once named Mr. Known.
Oh, God.
I don't suppose there's any relation.
What's his
I
first
look
name?
at the unknown.
The unknown's
Yeah, I
just
didn't
gonna
think
look
so.
back at you and just scowl.
Alas, it would have been nice to have some music on this journey.
If you must have some music, talk to your jester here, as he nods his head toward Toro.
I didn't see one. I didn't bring one.
You know, anybody can sing. It's a matter of singing well or not. So be careful what you ask for.
I look at Toro and then I look back at the unknown. If someone were to have smited him by the end of the day, I wouldn't look twice.
I don't think
Well, I
many
wouldn't look
would.
3 times because I'd be smited.
Okay, drink number 2, and we just started. This is
Jesus,
gonna be
I'm only
good.
halfway through a drink.
Yeah, I just finished a Mike's Harder Tall Boy. So
Oh
Oh,
boy.
God. You're drinking a lot faster than I am. I'm just sipping. I don't know. The
You're
combination of Monster and whiskey is like kind of weird.
Yeah,
Next
I
sounds
like
Monster
it though.
High is gonna be
It's
okay.
tasty. It's tasty, but it's kind of weird tasting. Anywho, as you guys begin to come to a crossroad, you end up hearing the rattling bones and cackling from what you've already heard before and you know as the sounds of the undead coming towards you.
I'm
You
gonna
haven't
stand
even
back.
made it to
Watch
Slens
what
yet.
the do.
Well, I mean, you guys, well, why would you stand back? You're the only one that has health.
Yeah,
You
no, I
guys
just want
have
to.
that sheet up in front of you. Like, you can change your positions or whatever.
Yep, I'm just gonna come over here and watch what happens before I decide what I'm even gonna think about doing. I just want to see.
So your guys' one tank is not even gonna try to do any tankiness.
Wants to see how much damage the rest of the party takes
And
before
That's not
she
even it.
commits
I
herself.
just want to see what life
I
choices you're gonna
have
make.
just realized I have forgotten to set up anything on this.
Yeah,
I
it's
can see
not.
that. It's
Don't
really
mistake
bad.
it for being unwilling to be a tank. I'm cool with that. I just want to see what you guys are gonna throw down with the sassies you've been so far.
Okay, I do have turn orders. I just had to refresh it. Okay, cool. So you guys all have turn orders already put in. Go ahead and click on your token and roll for initiative.
Initiative. Let's go.
How do I do that?
Shit.
You
There we go.
click on your token, and then you go to
Yes.
your character sheet, and you click the button that says initiative.
Bow, 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 bow.
I know. Making a thing.
Remember, you must be clicked on your token before you roll for initiative. Otherwise, it will not actually roll, or it won't put it in.
Already clicked.
Nocturne.
All right, Solus is rolled, and it is in. I don't know why it does the decimals. It's weird to me.
That's
Where
the only thing it rolls decimals with. I find that weird.
Yeah,
Where
that's just a
where
roll 20 thing, I guess.
where is initiative?
It's on the top next to the armor class.
Yeah, like top center.
Oh,
Oh, jeez. Oh, boy.
oh, that's cute.
Apparently.
Maybe it's just a tiebreaker thing.
apparently- Hold on.
Yeah, no.
Apparently, this zombie never rolled for initiative. I gotta roll for initiative for him.
So what does initiative do since I just like fucked myself with that roll?
It is basically the order of battle.
Oh, okay, so it's not like I'm gonna die because I rolled a 1.
No.
No.
Okay.
No, and all the rolls rolling a one in initiative is probably the least terrible thing. It just puts you at the back of the line rather than.
I mean, you're nowhere near
Failing
the
a
back of
check.
the line, honestly. There are 3 things behind you. Because
Oh,
there is
wow.
negatives.
Negative initiative. Nice.
Yeah. One of the
Wow.
zombies has a negative 0.94 for their initiative. And that's just because of like what their stuff is, like what their stats are and everything. It just took away from their low roll on their score.
Initiative is based on speed, Casey, as well. Like the faster you're, like if your character's got a lot of dex, I believe, you tend to roll higher on initiative just because, like,
Oh,
in
yeah.
lore purposes, you're faster.
Nope, I'm 0 on dexterity, so
Yeah.
like that's
The
fun.
curse of being all mages is that, or spellcasting classes, is we do not use dex in any way.
Cool. This will
No,
be special.
I'm an asshole for the campaign. I just hope people don't hear me chew my popcorn.
Did everybody roll for initiative?
Yeah, I'm moving some of the enemies around.
Okay, just want to make sure we didn't forget somebody.
So just so you know, this citrus soda seltzer is absolutely terrible after Mike's hard. Like it might be tolerable other times, but no, this sucks.
Okay. So it comes to the unknown's turn. After a few of the enemies have moved around, like you guys would have seen in front of you, the skeleton warrior and the skeleton monk moved. You guys might have been able to see off to the side that the shadow warrior moved. I don't know if you, because of the trees in your way, I don't know if you would have seen that zombie move. But the unknown
just states that there is something powerful in the air here. Some dark magics.
I, upon hearing that, would like I want to verify it with myself, knowing that like he sensed it. So like I'm looking for that also since.
Your turn is next, so once it's your turn, you can.
Oh, this is an initiative thing. I thought you were doing like the
Yes.
pre-initiative stuff still.
No, because zombies and everything have been moving around. Why would I be doing pre-initiative after moving stuff around?
Because you're the DM and can move stuff at any time.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, that's
I mean, he
true.
did
I
talk
guess
about
that's true.
Anyway, never mind.
So seeing the skeleton warrior in front of him, I do believe that that is nowhere near. Yeah, I can easily hit that distance. The unknown is going to use a firebolt on the skeleton warrior in front of him. Oop, put that in chat. Make a ranged spell attack. Isn't that what I just tried to do?
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, there it goes. So 17 to hit, and that was what, Skeleton Warrior? Skeleton Warrior's AC is 16, so it just barely hits. And does 16 fire damage
Huh.
to the Skeleton Warrior. Why can't I not click on the Skeleton Warrior?
Okay, are we
Oh.
ignoring the fact we're in a forest and it says a flammable object hit by the spell ignites even if it isn't being worn or carried? Like, are we just
He's aiming towards the middle of the road.
Cool. Just wanted to double check before we all died in a forest fire.
Update his health. And Solus is now your turn.
All my spells are fire, by the way, so that's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. I'm right here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm assuming they're 5 feet. So right?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't want to make sure they didn't change because it's a forest. I moved 25 feet. And then I seen that as I come around the bend, I can now see the skeletal warrior directly down the path that I just saw the unknown fire a firebolt at. And then I also actually first I cast mage armor on myself.
Okay. So that is your movement and your action.
Yes.
Is there any other?
I call out to the guards that are with us to take up to form a defensive perimeter around the casters.
The guards, as you turn around, appear to be just like cowering in fear. There is not very many of them.
Are you soldiers of the Queen's army or a bunch of cowards? As I ready myself to fight the undead, and then I end my turn.
Okay. Tauro, it is now your turn.
Understood. I moved just slightly forward because someone's in my way. Oh no, I'm moving too far. I think that's fine. Yeah. And I want to cast Mage Armor because I'm gonna get absolutely destroyed. I don't do that. I do that. Is that equipped now? Do I have that, or I don't know?
Yes, you click you clicked it. It just shows that in chat for everyone else to see.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yes, and
if it was a tax bill, it would have rolled dice. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and just add it on to like what your AC is and everything.
Excellent.
So if you just go into your character sheet, there should be an area to add in like plus to AC, I believe.
Yes.
No, you just add to your AC.
Understood.
So just remember that is what you have done. So that way, like, when it's expired, you like don't still have it on you.
Okay. Are the guards still in fear?
Hold on, I got somebody texting me. Sorry. CTT when Cook was texting me, seeing if I have somebody else's phone number, and I don't. So,
Sounds good.
so the other guards, they haven't really moved yet. They still kind of look like they're in fear. I didn't put them in an initiative order, but they seem to be less afraid of what was happening.
I try to motion to them and rally, saying, "You got two people that burn things, one big person, and one other stranger that can also throw fire. There's no need to fear. You have swords and weapons and armor. Get over here."
Yeah, I'm currently working out like how to work them, basically.
Just just to fill in the time.
This shit's better than TV. Thank you.
Oh, nice.
All right. Is that all you're doing, or are you actually making an attack? Oh, you did your mage armor. Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, it's mage armor.
All right, it is Skeleton Warrior number 2's turn. All right, and he is going to make a longbow attack at disadvantage because you're too close against Solus.
Fair.
So it comes out to a 12 to hit.
It does not.
Okay, so you just see an arrow plop down in the dirt next to you, and it's just like, oh fuck.
I am concerned.
All right, and he is going to end his turn there, not moving forward. And the Shadow Soldier, that's way back there. He's not going to be able to make that. He can't really see anything from where he's at, so he's going to move. I need to get off of the measuring tool. Through the forest a little bit. And where he's at, I still think he would have a hard problem seeing you guys, so we'll go on to the next one, which is another Zombo. And zombies move 20. Boop. And Nocturne, it is now your turn.
Okay. I want to move if it'll let me. Right. Maybe. There. No. Shit. Okay. Looking at my spells real quick. Maybe if I can get it to work. I want to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay. Right. What form do you plan on your weapon taking?
Is there like a big hammer thing?
Hold on. Yeah, I can do a Warhammer Knight thing and put it out.
Yeah. Yeah, I want. And
Oh
that
wait,
was a.
I have to pay for that one.
Oh.
Oh, okay, I can still do like kind of a chibi thing.
Yeah. Shitty, not shitty. That's not my concern right now.
I didn't say shitty. I said chibi.
Oh.
What? Oh, I can do that one actually. Where are you casting this at?
In front of me.
Like right in front of you?
Like a space. Give me a space clearance.
Like right
One
here? Okay, right here.
I can't see. I sent you a message about what's going on, so I can't see it.
There was
Then how did
I
you
was there
move
for a
yourself?
second. I don't know.
I can only see like 4 squares at a time.
I do not see the massage.
Yeah, like I can
Screen.
see
Oh,
it on
okay.
screen,
Okay.
but yeah.
Well, shit. You might need to refresh your page.
I need to check your messages because I've done that twice.
Okay. Never mind. If you need to, just watch the stream.
Yeah, that's what I've been. I've been flipping over to the stream to see what's going on.
Okay. Yeah, if you need to, just watch the stream, and I'll move you around and move your thing around. But remember, it's delayed.
Okay, so that was my bonus action. Is the little zombie guy within so far of me? Like, how far away is my zombie?
The zombie, like to the lower left.
Yes.
Are you looking for within range of your hammer guy, or within range of you?
No, just how far away is it from me?
20 feet.
I want to use Bane.
See within range must make a charisma saving throw whenever the target fails a saving throw.
I can't. Are in with 30 feet of me. If there's another one within 30 feet of me, I want to use Bane on it too because I can select up to 3 creatures.
If there's another one within 20 feet of you?
30 feet because I can select up to 3 creatures with Bane.
None of the other creatures are within 30 feet of you.
Cool. I just want to use Bane on the zombie then.
So I have to make a charisma saving throw. And the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number roll from attack roll or saving throw. So the zombie, I don't think he really has a charisma. Oh, -3 to his saving throw. I clicked it. Why didn't it pop? There it goes. Oh, did it? No, I didn't do that at disadvantage. Okay, well the first one was 11. I clicked it twice on accident. But I think an 11 is, yeah, it still fails. So the Zombo rolls a d4, and it is going to be -2 to any of its attack rolls or saving throws. It's just his next one, right? No, it doesn't say his next one. Up to 1 minute. Up to 1 minute, he must do that. So I need a calculator out.
Look at me making things complicated, and I'm not even drunk yet.
I'm honestly out of roleplay stuff. Casey, you've in the last few sessions, like you've your D&D confidence has gone up. You see, like right now, if this was my first
You cut out there.
expression, like hearing you play, like I would have just assumed that you've been playing for a while. Hello?
Yeah, honestly, yeah, I'd have to agree with that. Like if this is the first session, I'd assume that you would have been playing for a while. Okay, so
not bad for this blind.
For 60 seconds, that zombie has -2 on its attack rolls and saving throws.
Yay.
And I'll add a little token boop to remind me that that is him.
And
okay.
That's the end of my turn.
All right. So it is a different zombie's turn. Where is this zombie? He's over there. It's 20 feet. So get off the ruler again. Boop. He is coming towards Tauro.
Okay.
Wait a minute, what? Didn't I just move that zombie?
Yeah.
How does this zombie have 2 turns?
Do you have 2 different zombies?
I need to, like... Okay, well, I'll just skip it. And now it is this zombie's turn. All right, and now that we're back to the top of turn order, I am going to... Few knights appear in. On a second while I add turns to them. And then I'm going to roll 3d20. 18, 5, and 6. So this one is the red one. He's going to come up with an 18. The yellow one's going to come up with a 5. And the sword one is going to come up with a 6. And then I need to roll 3d8 plus 3 for each and every single one of them. First one's health is going to be 21. Second one's health is going to be 15. And the final one's health is going to be 20. And let me redo that. All right. So now you got some soldiers in there. They're actually pretty powerful too. So now it is the skeletal monk's turn again. What's his movement speed? I forget. I got too many freaking things that I'm running right now. 40. He's gonna move right there. He's not gonna move the full one. And I don't think he has any. Nope, he doesn't have any ranged moves, so that's gonna go back to the skeletal warrior's turn. And I believe that's the one that tried to shoot Solus. And it is now going to try to shoot out of the people it sees. It only really sees 2 of y'all. Does it work as a command? Yes, it does. Oh, I guess it doesn't. Oh, okay, yeah, it did. So he's going to try to shoot the unknown. With disadvantage. That is a 12 with disadvantage, and that is going to miss. So an arrow plops down in front of the unknown. Nocturne, you're standing right there to see this happen. And it is now the first of the soldier's turn. He has been told to defend the mages. He sees what's like Solus like is getting surrounded. So he's going to move up Solus. 5, 10. He's going to stand in front of Solus. He has enough movement to do so. It is now this shadow soldier's turn. 30 feet. And he's going to move out to there. Then going back to the zombie. And now back to the unknown. Sorry, there's like a group of them all clustered together. So the unknown is going to stay where he's at because he sees everything coming in towards him, and he is going to try to hit the skeletal warrior because he can still kind of see him with another firebolt. And the skeletal warrior's AC is 16. I rolled a 23, so definitely going to hit. And I'm going to subtract 17 damage. So the skeletal warrior is very, very, very damaged looking and falling apart looking. And Solus, it is now your turn. No, we'll be back in a second.
Alrighty, righty. Solus nods at the guards as they take up position, or like in a defensive position, in a sort of, thanks, good job, kind of thing. I look at the zombie closest to me, which would be the one on the screen's left, and I use Firebolt, which I am linking as I speak. Boom. Oh, did it post it and roll at the same time? No. I will link the spell.
All right, so you're using the fire bolts. Thank you for linking it twice.
I clicked that button by accident. I know I did that as well.
You rolled a 23, which is obviously going to hit, and you only deal 6 damage. You said it is the one where that you're attacking, the one to the left? Like click and hold
Yes.
over it? Is it this one
sorry.
here?
Yes, yes. I'm trying to figure out why it rolled so many dice.
How many dice did it roll? I clicked off.
It rolls 4d10, which is a 17th level spell.
Jesus.
Oh shit.
Well, I mean, obviously it didn't roll 4d10. The calculation in the chat only states it rolled 2d10, and you got a 4 and a 2 for 6 damage. So while the animation might have shown that you rolled more, the actual attack is showing in chat as only 6 damage. So I'll accept it.
Just curious, where does it show you the 2 dice that count? Oh, I see. I moused over.
You mouse over it. You mouse over it.
All right, perfect. Okay, yeah. As long as I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't rolling a very high level spell. Yes, that's okay. It worked perfectly then because I'm 6th level, so it should roll 2d10.
Yeah. Sometimes the animation doesn't match up with what actually goes into chat.
Wow, I did really poorly on that roll. Out of 20 damage, I only rolled 6.
Fangy, I just read your comments.
But anyway, yes, I as you identified the one right there, this one right there.
Yes, I already took off the health. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes. Did you hear what I said before? Just to double check about to the guards.
No.
As they took position, in front of me and around the other casters, like in a guard position, I give them like a nod of respect as well, and then I cast my firebolt.
Okay. Tauro, it is now your turn.
I want to cast Witch Bolt. Can I do this?
Oh god.
The level 1 spell. Can I cast it as a 2nd level spell?
That was straight whiskey. I forgot to add something to that, and I just gulped down a huge gulp of straight whiskey. Whoa!
Oh, come on. I thought you were a sailor. That shouldn't
I wasn't
bother.
expecting it.
I drink Wild Turkey straight, so I'm entirely judging you.
Oh, I drink my whiskey straight sometimes. It's just I wasn't expecting that.
Mm-hmm.
Like taking a drink of water but getting Sprite.
All right, so Tauro, what did you say you did?
Before I died? I cast Witch Bolt.
Okay.
Can
if
I
you
cast it
clicked
as a
the
double?
chat bubble next to it as you're hovering over it, it will throw it in chat. There you go.
Yeah.
So click on the actual name of the spell itself in order to make your attack and everything.
I can only do it to. I think my highest is 2nd level. I think.
Whatever it is.
I'll just cast it
Just
as a
look
2nd
look
level.
at what you have spell slots for. Honestly.
Yeah. Let's see. And my cast is a 3rd level spell slot.
Okay.
Submit. Oh boy.
That is a 14 to attack. You only did 1 damage, really? You're casting it in what level spell slot?
3. But it's supposed to be 1.
So it should have been. Well, no, if you're casting it at 3rd level, it should be 2d12, isn't it?
It's 1d12 for each slot
above first, so it should have been 3d12.
Yeah.
So that's impossible for you to have rolled a 1.
It only
Yeah.
rolled 1d12 according to the rolling.
Yeah, that's what it did.
I'm just gonna do that. 26 damage. Who are you attacking?
Oh my god. Oof. All right.
That's what it was supposed to be.
Understood.
Emotional damage.
And
Drink
also
it straight and keep quiet. Jesus. Thank you, Squirrely.
Wow.
Like I said, it wasn't that I can't do it. It was that I wasn't expecting it. So
Surprises are the best. I'm on team.
Ah. Just drink rum straight like I do.
who are you attacking? The one in front of you? This one over here?
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
120 feet away from me.
Why is it not showing me his health? Okay. Boop. You perfectly did the amount of health it had.
All right, moving on. I'm gonna move just slightly closer. I'm move 10 feet. Oh no, I moved too far. Oh wait.
Why are you even trying to move closer? You
No.
are a mage.
No, because
Whiskey is like
no,
water,
this is not,
anyways. Yeah.
this is not what I'm trying to do. I promise. I don't know what's wrong. I really don't. Please help me.
What are you trying to do?
I'm gonna move back. Oh, okay, it worked. I'm moving back. I just wanted to move like one space closer. Like that's it. I'm gonna move closer. I'm like, wait, that's not where I want to go.
You also got soldiers that are trying to come up and protect you.
Yeah,
quick
no,
question
I'm
about
moving.
the
I was
map.
moving closer here. I don't know what happened.
Oh
Is
god.
any part of
Now
it
you're moving further
inaccessible
away.
through walking?
Yeah, no, like I hate this. Give me 1 second. Here, now I'm with the rest of the party, so I'm safe.
Okay. Wow. All right. What did you say?
I was asking if there's any portion of the map that's not like walkable, like with the
No.
trees.
No. Like where you see like the black dots in the middle of the trees, that is the the actual trunk and stump of the tree.
Okay, makes sense.
So I would consider that like, I mean, if it takes up an entire block, yeah, no, you're not really going to move through the stump of the tree, but nothing else.
Okay.
Okay, Tara, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. So Skeletal Warrior down here. It's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He sees Solus in the unknown at this point.
I'm in between. Oh no. Okay. I was thinking Toro. I was like, wait, did I just disappear? It's not being able to see shit is terrible. Terrible.
That is a 13 to hit, which is going to hit on the unknown for 6 piercing damage. So you guys all see as a arrow comes down from the sky and lands in the unknown's shoulder.
Oh,
He does not seem very bothered by it that much. Okay, now we got Shadow Soldier that's way down there. Probably can't see shit yet. He's going to move up to there. And it is now guard number 2's turn. I guess I'll call him. And they have a 30. And he's going to move up here in front of Toro. And then guard number 3's turn. He's going to move next to Solus because he notices the unknown is behind Solus. So if he defends Solus, he's kind of defending the unknown as well. And then we have the zombie that has -2 to everything, though I have been forgetting to calculate how long that has been going on for. How many turns has that been since? Because it was on your last turn.
Yeah, I have not had
One,
another turn.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Each turn is about 6 seconds, and there's been 13 turns between there. I'll let it go for just this just this round at least because you casted it and there's just too many players on the field. So he is going to move his 20 feet, which encompasses either both the soldier or Solus. All right. Well, I mean, he'd have to walk past the soldier in order to get the Solus.
Hey, Matt.
Huh?
Is my spiritual weapon still in front of me, or did you move a soldier there? I can't tell by looking
There,
at the...
there is a spiritual weapon in front of you and a soldier right next to it. The soldier with the yellow
Okay.
shield is just next to it. So,
Cool. I could...
by passing the soldier, in order to get to Solus, it is going to open attack of opportunity for the soldier. So he's going to roll a d20, and he rolls a 16, which is going to hit the zombie. And I don't actually have this like put in. So he is going to make a long sword attack. That would have been +3 to hit anyways. One target, 1d8 +2. I'll say he's using two hands, so it's 1d10 +2. Oh, my finger on the wrong keys. So he takes 9 damage. And then the zombie is going to attempt to make a slam attack. Remember that this is going to be -2, but he's attempting to make this slam attack against Solus. Jesus Christ, how did he come up with a 29?
It's just that good, man.
Like,
I
squeeze me?
suspect a 29 hits me. I might be wrong though.
How? Like, what is... That should only be +3. And it says +10 for some reason. Why does it say +10?
If we
Okay,
like
hold on.
continue
Fixing
doing
this,
like
fixing this.
no,
Okay,
not
trying
like
again.
no.
16 -2 is a 14 to hit you.
14 matches AC, so yes.
14 matches AC, so he is going to do... We'll go with the first damage and just do 13 bludgeoning.
Ouch. I click on the thing.
You changing your health?
Yeah,
Okay.
it is changed.
All right. So Nocturne, it is now your turn.
Okay. I
You
have a
might want
train
to
of
get
thought.
in there and cause some emotional damage to these zombies.
Maybe. I like being from a distance, though, and I have that ability, so I'm not too concerned. Okay. I want to take my spiritual left weapon to the right to attack the zombie on the right.
On the right?
Yes.
Okay. So, boop.
What do I need to do for that?
Hold on a second. I'm trying to bring up your character sheet. I don't have that page up. I need to bring it up on this one. So I know you can't see much, so I should have your character sheet off to the side, but I don't. Spiritual weapon, there it is. Creative flame, special weapon, 5 feet, blah, blah, blah. Do you want me to just do this for you?
Yes, please,
Since
because I
your
can't.
shit's being buggy. Oh, well, I don't want to recast this. I'm not recasting it. So I guess I'll just roll a d20 for hit. It comes out to a 14. Is there any plus to that? No, there isn't. Zombies armor class is 8, so you are very easily going to hit it. And it deals how much damage? 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier. Your spellcasting modifier is wisdom. So 1d8 plus 4. Is going to be 9 damage. A lot of 9s happening here. Okay. So the zombie is taking that damage. As emotional as it might have been. That is your bonus action, I believe, because you move that with a bonus action. Yeah, everything
It's
about that is a bonus action. So you still have a movement and an action available to you if you want to move and attack something or cast a spell in order to hit something.
Okay, I want to move 1 space towards the bottom of the screen.
So you want to move 1 space down?
1 space down, 2
Okay.
spaces
2 spaces where?
to the left.
Okay.
And I want to cast Sacred Flame on that other zombie, the one that's by Solus.
Okay.
And I'm going to need you to do that because my whole screen just went dark.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
I'm
Flame of
figuring it.
radiance that descends on a creature. Target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw. So here's his dexterity saving throw. Spell save is 15. There it goes, finally, fuck. It failed its save.
Well,
It
and
takes
it's got
full
the
damage.
from else still too. I don't know if that has an effect.
It has what?
It still has the little thingy from my other spell too, doesn't it? I don't know if that has an effect.
Well, it failed it anyways. It failed it anyways.
Okay.
And that is actually, like, gone off of him.
Okay.
So, I'm going to remove that. Because like I said, there's just too many characters on the field. It ended up being 10 turns before it moved. And like I said, each turn is 6 seconds, and it only lasts for 60 seconds. But I allowed it to go for his turn in particular. So that way, it would actually have an effect, and like it wasn't just useless for you to cast that spell. So it
That's
is going
totally
to take. Why is there a +8 in? Oh well, yeah, I guess there is. No, it's just supposed to be 1d8. Why did it add a +8? Oh, because of the wisdom modifier. Okay, so it is going to take 11 damage. The zombie is very, very falling apart, very bloodied.
cool.
That is the end of your turn, and it is the next zombie's turn. The next zombie is just going to move up to the soldier in front of it, and it is going to try to do a slam attack. Is that soldier? What is AC? AC 18. It missed. So it is now back to the skeleton monk's turn. Back at the top of initiative. The skeleton monk. I have so many character sheets open over here. We've got a 40 movement speed, so it's going to be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'm moving them a little bit slower than everybody else. So he's going to move up next to this zombie and chill there. And then Skeletal Warrior right here. Skeletal Warrior is going to try to... It sees how many of y'all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you now. So I'll do slash roll 1d6 to decide who is attacking. It is going... God damn it. It's going to attempt to attack the Unknown again. With its longbow attack. The Unknown is just getting it today. Definitely going to fail, though. So another arrow just plops down in front of the Unknown. All right, and it is the soldier in front of Solus's turn. With the zombies that are around it, it is going to try to attempt to attack the zombie to Solus's left because that is still within 5 feet. Going catacorner is still within 5 feet. And I'm going to roll D20 to see if I hit. And that is going to be a +3 to hit. It only rolled a 6, so it whiffs. He completely whiffs. Alright, so that's the end of his turn, and it moves to a Shadow Soldier. Which Shadow Soldier? This one. So he's going to move 5, 10, and oh, he sees what's going on now. But he is out of range. Well, no. He's within range. 60 maximum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 1, 2, 3. He's going to try to hit the soldier with the yellow shield. At a... not a disadvantage or an advantage. He's going to throw a spear. He rolled a 20 on that, so he's going to hit. Well, he rolled a 15, but it averages out to a 20. For 9 piercing damage plus 4 necrotic damage. So the soldier with the yellow shield is very, very bloodied looking. And it is now the zombie that is in front of your spiritual weapons turn. They have 20 feet movement speed. 10. He's going to step up to the soldier with the sword and attempt to do his slam attack. Their AC is 18. He hits for 15 bludgeoning damage. The soldier with the sword is also looking pretty freaking bloodied. And now it is back to the Unknown's turn. The Unknown, seeing everything that is going on, might try to do something a little bit more. What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? I'm looking at his shit. He is going to do a magic missile. And he can choose 3, right? Yep. Each dart hits a creature of your choice within range. So he's going to hit the zombie next to Solus, the zombie in front of the soldier in front of Solus, as well as the zombie to the right are the 3 that he is going to try to hit. So boop. Wait a minute. Don't I have to do it? No, I don't. Why is he only got... that should run him down to 3. I forgot to refresh his spell slots. That is my bad. Okay, so he is not going to do that. I how do I... hold on, I'm screwing with something real quick. I'm trying to get this to cast at a higher spell slot, but it doesn't want to cast at a higher spell slot. When you cast a spell on a slot of 2nd level or higher, 1 more dart for each slot above first. That's 2 darts. Well, it's 4 darts, 5 darts, 6 darts. So he's going to cast this as his 4th level spell slot, and he's actually going to do 2 darts per each. And it should be 1d4 plus 4. I don't know why it's showing that it's rolling 2d4. And it's only saying 1d4 plus 1. So I will roll this manually. That's going to be 6 damage. Times 2 is 12 damage to each one. So this zombie is dead. The zombie in front of the soldier in front of Solus is bloodied. And the zombie to the right is very bloodied. Okay, that's going to end the Unknown's turn. As a bonus action, the Unknown is just going to talk to you all and just say,
We are beginning to defeat them and push them back. We need to push harder.
and Solus, it
Well
is
said,
now your
Einstein.
turn. You did what?
Nothing.
I didn't hear what you said. I like how you and Fangy are having like a full-on conversation in chat.
It happened.
God
I'm
damn
so
it,
low
Solus. What did you just do?
Something to fill.
Fire. Yeah, it rolls a lot more dice still. It's the I just firebolt instead. And I attack this time. I choose since the guard's in front of me, I can see the skeleton monk a little bit better, so I target that one.
Okay, so the thing is saying it's rolling 2d20 plus the 18 is rolling 2d10 because of a crit. So I will accept that as it's what? I suck at math.
Oh, so I rolled a nat 20 and then it does it. Oh, it rolled
Yeah,
double
it
damage.
rolled the crit automatically. Well, it rolled 2d10 for the crit. I don't know why. Oh, well, because it's double damage. So it's 26 total damage on the skeletal monk, you said?
Oh. Damn. 2 crappy rolls. Both I rolled 4d10 and it didn't even equal 1 like what the max damage could be of 1 roll.
Well, like I said in chat, it's actually showing the 2d10 plus 2d10.
Yeah, no,
And
that's why it's 18
your initial damage for the 2d10 without the crit was 8, but the damage for the 2d10 with the crit is 18. So that equaled out to be 26 damage total. The skeletal monk does not look bloodied yet.
Glad I picked him. And I just like I hear the unknown and say on it as I cast the firebolt.
Okay. You still have a movement available to you, having seen that you have been attacked already.
Yes,
Do you want to move back?
Yes. I wait 1 second. Let me scan the field.
I would at
here.
least move back behind Nocturne.
I'm going to.
Because Nocturne actually has the health to tank something like this.
In beefy babe.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
At least in front of all the things except for maybe the shadow soldier, Nocturne, and 2 guards are now the primary people.
I did like end your turn on this, but is there anything with the bonus action that you want to do before we actually end your turn?
No.
Okay, Taro, it is now your turn.
Good, because I want to cast Firebolt on the skeleton warrior about 45 feet away from me.
On the skeletal warrior that's been shooting and plinking? So the one
Yeah,
that's about
it's
45
in front of
feet.
me.
Okay. Yeah, I see which one you're talking about. Okay, go ahead and link that in chat and then click the name to roll.
Dungeon Master, you've made me afeared of using spell slots,
hit.
by the way.
You did a 22 to hit, which I do believe is well above his AC. Skeletal Warrior, yeah, it's well above his AC, so you're going to deal 13 damage to that Skeletal Warrior. It only had 3 life left, so it is gone.
Yay!
You still have a movement and a bonus available to you if you would like to use those.
For a bonus action, can I cast another Firebolt?
Because of the
I
fact that
will.
Firebolt is not a bonus action, no.
Okay. I want to just move a little bit around this tree. I'll just move right next to like this guy right here. No, not that. Never mind. I'll just stay here.
What are you doing?
I want to see like the trees in the way, and I wanted to get a better vantage point, but I didn't want to move in front of him, so I'm like, I'm not gonna.
Where are you trying to move? I can move you.
Like, no, literally, it was like right where the tree's at. I just wanted to move forward, but I didn't want to be like,
Inside the guard
away.
that's trying to defend you, that is like
Yeah.
bloodied now at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. So, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. On to the skeletal warrior that is not dead. He sees what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in front of him. So I'm gonna roll 1d6, decide who he's attacking. And of course he's attacking the unknown again. God damn it. So at disadvantage because it's still too close. It is a 13 to hit because of the disadvantage. Where is the unknown's shit? Boop. His AC is 12, so that is going to hit him for 9 piercing damage. So as you see another bolt come in and hit Solus, or not Solus, the unknown, and like, I don't know, his other shoulder probably. You notice that he's just still not really phased by this. And it's off to the other Shadow Warrior's turn. Or Shadow Soldier, rather, not Warrior. And he is going to move his 30 feet. He's going to move up here. At this point, he can see at least the guard that is right there. That is 35 feet away from him. That is within his throw and spear damage range. So he's going to throw a spear. It's a 22 to hit, which is obviously going to hit. Get off the freaking ruler again. The soldier that was in front of Tauro has fallen and died.
That wasn't
Now
my
it is.
spirit.
Huh?
Wasn't. That wasn't my spirit.
No. Your spiritual weapon is below the zombie.
Okay, I can't see. Oh.
They can't actually hit your spiritual weapon because it's spectral.
Okay. Tis only
a flesh wound. So it goes to the yellow shielded soldier's attack. He is going to move down to engage the skeletal monk. And he is going to whiff on an attack as he tries to hit the skeletal monk. The skeletal monk just dodges out of the way, and you hear him go, "Aya!" Because according to the lore, that's the only thing skeletal monks can say. Nocturne, is now your turn.
Well, I want to use my spiritual weapon to attack the whatever creature it is. The screen's really tiny, so I can't see.
The zombie that's right next to it?
Yeah.
Okay. I have your character sheet up in order to help you. Let me just reacquaint myself with that ability because I don't use spiritual weapons all that often. On a hit, so I have to roll a d20 for you. Your d20 rolled a 6. It does not add anything. The zombie's AC is 8, so you have missed.
Okay, cool. I want to do... When you killed the zombie to my left, you said it just died. There was nothing about its body being fucked up. So I would like to do this.
Holy shit, that's a big ass explanation. What is that? Is animate dead?
You said it died. It was a body. I made sure I took note. I learned from last time.
On each of your turns, you can use a bonus action to mentally command any creature. Roll a d20. Oh, well.
I
You
can't do that.
Yeah, let me roll a d20 for you. Okay, so I rolled a 2 for you.
Fuck. God
So,
damn it.
while the body is still there, it just does not answer to your call.
Cool. fuck me. All right.
Okay. And it is now the zombie in front of the red soldier's turn. He is going to attempt to attack the red soldier with a slam. That is a 10 to hit, and the zombie is going to miss. And it is now the skeletal warrior's turn in front of the yellow zombie. Or skeletal monk, rather. And with a hi-ya again, it is going to make 2 unarmed strikes. Both of which are going to hit for 15 damage total. The yellow knight is now out of the way for them. I forgot to do this as it was the beginning of initiative because the skeletal monk is the beginning of initiative. My bad. Another knight had come in to replace the one that died. $3d8 plus 3. It is going to have a really 9 health. And roll a d20 for it. Move him over here real quick so I can add a turn to him. Boop. Okay, so he's now in initiative order as well. So because of the fact that at the top of initiative that other knight wasn't dead yet, it's not going to be 2 knights that replace, it's just going to be 1. And then that knight died. And now we are at the red knight's turn. And the red knight is going to attempt to attack the zombie in front of it with its attack. So it's going to roll a d20 plus 3. It's going to be 19, which obviously hits. And it's 1d8 plus 2 slash, or 7, or I'm sorry, 1d10 plus 2 slashing damage. I know I already have this in chat. Where is it? Apparently I don't have this in chat. D10 plus 2, not 12, 2, not 1. Okay, add 1 to this. It is going to deal 12 damage, and that is going to take the zombie out in front of it. And it is now the Shadow Soldier's turn. He sees 1, 2, 3, 4 in front of him, so I'm going to roll 1d4. 1, so it's attacking the Red Knight. And it is going to make a thrown spear attack. It's only an 8, so you see a shadow spear just slam down next to the knight with the red shield and just disappear. It is now this other zombie's turn that's next to your spiritual weapon. I would consider an attack of opportunity on this. He can't really attack your spiritual weapon. You're still having problems, right?
Yeah, I can't see anything.
Okay.
I'm blind.
So it is going to hit. Where's your character sheet? I need to remember how much damage it actually does. It is 1d8 plus your spell casting modifier, which was what? 4? Yeah. So roll 1d8 plus 4. Oops, that was a question mark. It is going to do 8 damage, which is going to take that zombie out. It is now the new soldier's turn. And he has a... What's his movement speed? Where's his movement speed? Hit points. Speed 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He is going to move up and attempt to engage The skeleton monk that is in front of him, I was at the maximum of his movement range. He rolls a d20, only scores an 8. Skeletal monk has an AC of 16, so he whiffs. It is now the unknown's turn. The unknown is going to. What's his range on this? He's going to do a magic missile again. He doesn't have any more 4th level spell slots, so he's going to use it as a 3rd level, which means that's 3, 4, 5 darts. He sees 3 in front of him. So he's going to hit the skeleton monk twice, the shadow soldier twice, and the skeleton warrior twice. Or I'm sorry, the skeleton warrior once. That rolled 2 3s on the screen, but only says 4 on the actual damage.
It might be doing that thing that it does for me where it rolls a bunch more dice than.
No, it only rolled 2d4, which is what it's supposed to roll. No, actually, it's only supposed to roll 1d4 and then +1. So yeah, it rolled more dice than what it was supposed to. So it's going to deal 4 damage with each bolt. So that is 8 damage to the skeletal monk. That is 8 damage to the shadow soldier. And that is only going to be 4 damage to the skeletal warrior in the back. That is the end of his turn. Solus, it is now your turn.
Okay. Do I have to, if I attack the skeletal monk from here, do I need to roll from a disadvantage or no? Hello.
Hello?
I was like, can anyone hear me?
I can hear you. You hear
Yeah.
me?
Yes, I hear everybody else. It was very silent for a second. I was like, did I DC or something?
No, I had a coyote crawl in my lap, so I was distracted.
Cuteness.
Yeah. You hear that? Somebody likes you. It may not be me, but somebody does.
Somebody?
Benefits. The small amount of benefits of not having your own pet.
I'm
is
sorry.
that you can
Someone was
have
at my door.
love someone else's.
Someone was at my door. I had to go see what the hell was going on.
No worries.
They were looking for their dog.
Sad. There is some worries now.
So what was the question?
If I attack the skeletal monk from my current position, would I have to roll at disadvantage?
What are you attacking with?
Firebolt, my range fire spell.
So there is no like minimum maximum range for that, is there?
No, I meant more of the people between me and it.
You're an evocation wizard, right?
Yes.
You can warp. An evocation wizard can warp their spells around. Like anything they really want to warp their spells around up to a certain number of that. So long as what you are going around is not above that certain number, you don't need to roll with disadvantage on anything.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, that rolls a lot of dice. It is a 14 to hit, and the firebolt is just going to whiz past the skeletal monk's head and just fizz out.
Oh, wait, 14 to hit, and I rolled 14.
You rolled a 14 to hit.
Oh, I thought you said it was a 14 to hit. Like I needed a 14 to hit them.
Yeah, because you make a ranged spell attack throw, and you only
Yes.
rolled a 14, which is below its AC.
Yes,
So
no, I understand. I
it's missing.
misunderstood what you said. I thought you were saying that you needed a 14 to hit, not that I rolled a 14 to hit and I was like, I did roll a 14, so I don't know
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
it.
Sorry,
I now
you
understand.
rolled a 14. You rolled a 14 to hit him. His AC is higher.
Yes, understood.
Okay.
That's it. I have nothing else.
Okay. It goes down to Tauro's turn.
I want to do the same firebolt on the skeleton warrior that is about, I think, 55 feet away from me.
60 feet?
60. Yes.
What's the range on firebolt? Range is 120 feet.
120.
Yeah. So that's fine. There's a kind of a tree stump in your way, but like the way that I see the shadow on my screen, like it's still not like completely in your way, so I'll allow it without a disadvantage or anything. I'd have given you the option to move in case there was like a disadvantage too. Let's go ahead and make your attack.
Okay. 1 second, let me pull it up. There you go.
Okay, so it is a 13 to hit on a skeletal warrior. So once again, it just whizzes past the skeletal warrior's head and just kind of fizzes out as it passes the skeletal warrior.
Okay.
It is now the skeletal warrior's turn, and having you just shot off a bolt, it kind of knows where you're at as well. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that it's going to be able to see. Why did I put a space there? It's going to attack the unknown again. Fuck me. The disadvantage longbow attack, it is going to deal... Oh, it's actually hitting. It is going to deal another 9 piercing damage to the unknown. So you see another arrow come and land into the unknown. He is looking slightly peeved about this now at this point. He's looking fairly irritated that he has been hit with 3 arrows.
And similar to a hedgehog.
And what?
And similar to a hedgehog in appearance.
Thanks. It is now the Shadow Soldier's... Which Shadow Soldier? The one on the right. It is now the Shadow Soldier's turn. He is going to move a little bit so that he can see more. That's 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, he'll move 25. Not his full movement, but all right. And he is going to roll a d6 as well to see who he's attacking. This one too. He's going to try to attack Nocturne, the one that has the health to deal with this, with a Shadow Spear. The Shadow Spear, I don't think is going to hit. Nope. The Shadow Spear thuds down next to Nocturne and starts to disappear once again. Nocturne, it is now your turn.
I want to move my spiritual weapon to the right-hand side of the Shadow Monk and attack with that.
Okay, so spiritual... let me see what the range of movement on that is. What is this? You can move 20 feet. The monk is 20 feet away from you, so okay. So you're going to move it to the right, and you're going to attempt to attack him. So that's rolling a d20 for 18. That is, I believe, going to hit. Yep, that is going to hit. And it is 1d8 plus 4. Oops. Okay, so add 4 to that. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage. The skeletal monk looks like it is absolutely falling apart.
I want to move up to the skeletal monk and attack it with my javelin.
Okay. So you move up to the skeletal monk. And you are going to attempt a you can throw a javelin too, right?
Nope, didn't know that. I want to stab it. Just like
Well, you succeeded in stabbing it. And it is absolutely fucking falling apart now. Like, as you hear it say hi-ya, it's going, ha, hi-ya, hi-ya. It is now the skeletal monk's turn. It's got 3 enemies surrounding it, so it is going to roll, what the fuck? 1d4. And it hit a 1. That was just to decide who it is attacking. 1 is actually Nocturne. So it is going to attempt to do a double arm strike again. If it ever loads up, I just clicked it. Is it going to pop up?
I'm blind anyway, so if I die blind, that's fine.
You're not going to die this. What is going on? Why isn't it popping up? My other computer is not responding to anything right now. That's great. So I'm going to roll 2d20. I'm just going to do this by hand. Roll 2d20. One of them is going to hit and be a crit, it looks like, and the other one is not going to hit at all. So that is going to be 1d6 plus 4 plus 1d6. 1d6 plus 4 plus 1d6. Let's see if that works. That is going to be 10 points of damage against Nocturne.
Oh no! What will I do?
You're perfectly freaking fine. Your computer knows not to fuck with Casey. Thanks. All right.
So are you gonna for me then?
Am I what?
You're gonna subtract that for me then?
I already did.
Cool.
Oh, that was once again that was a skeletal monk's turn, and I forgot to add in a new soldier because that was the top in initiative. So we're gonna add. What the fuck just happened? Oh, my multi-attack finally went off. Thanks. Whatever. All right, and for that, it is 3d8 plus 3 for hit points. Eight plus 3. It has 15 hit points. And let me get him into initiative real quick. Roll a d20. It's 9. He is now in initiative. And let me reorder initiative again. Boop. There we go. It is now the red shielded soldier's turn that's behind Nocturne. Standing where he's at, he's still 5 feet away. He is going to attempt to make an attack against the skeletal monk. So there's 1d20 plus 3. So add 3 to whatever this is. 5, 6, 7, 8. Which is going to miss. He's going to whiff. Alright, and now it is the further shadow soldier's turn. We're out of zombies, right? I can close the zombie one now, right? Yeah, I can. Skeletal warriors, there's still one left. Oh, yeah, that's true. I already closed it. Too bad for you. It looks like it's not happening now. It is 20 to 60. Okay, so it just can't hit the one in the back. It kind of lost Tauro now at this point because he's behind a tree still. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to roll a d6 to see who he's hitting. That is a 1. It's going to be Nocturne. He's going to throw another Shadow Spirit Nocturne. That is going to be a 9 to hit, which is going to thump down next to Nocturne again and start to fizzle out. It is now the Silver Shielded soldier's turn. He is going to make another attack against the monk. 13 plus, it was plus 3, right? Yeah, plus 3 is going to be 16, which is perfectly what he needs to hit the skeleton monk. And that is going to be 1d8 plus 2. Or no, I'm sorry, 1d10 plus 2. I keep on saying 1d8. Plus 2 slashing damage. Oops, I forgot to add in the word roll. It's going to deal 8 damage to the skeleton monk. And the skeleton monk has died. Now comes to the Unknown's turn. The Unknown's going to step a little bit forward, see what's going on a little bit better. And he is going to use his magic missile at level 1 this time. I forgot to remove the level 3, so I'm going to do that now. He's going to magic missile. So that's 1 per enemy for, Jesus, apparently 2 freaking damage. He is not doing great. Whoops, not, whoa. All right, and that is the Unknown's turn. And he's just gonna use his bonus turn to say,
We've got them. We need to press the attack.
and Solus, it is now your turn.
I would like to cast a fireball right here. Oh shoot, that's the wrong one. Right here.
Okay. Link in chat.
Yep.
No more hi-yas for now.
There's that. And
Each creature in a 20-foot. Holy fuck! Let's make a dexterity saving throw. So that is Shadow Soldier and Shadow Warrior. Shadow Soldier, dexterity saving throw. He doesn't have a saving throw for dexterity, so he's just going to roll for dexterity.
for that also, I have I've taken a feat for flame
Whoops,
or for
that
fire
is
damage.
on disadvantage. Hold on. All right, so 16 for the Shadow Soldier, an 18 and an 8 for the Shadow Wait, that's Skeleton Warrior. Whoops, okay, I did that wrong. So this is a Skeleton Warrior. There's 2 Shadow Soldiers and only 1 Skeleton Warrior. Where's the other one? Okay, I'm just going to do like the first one. So the first Shadow Soldier that is closest is going to roll a 16. The second Shadow Soldier is going to roll a 13. And your DC is what?
15.
15. So the first one that is closest, now that one rolled. The first one is closest is going to take half of that, correct?
Yes.
So that is 30. He's actually only going to take 15.
On the damage real quick, I have a feat that if anytime I do fire damage, if I roll a 1 on a damage dice, it automatically becomes a 2, so it's 31 damage. Because one of them was a 1.
Okay, so 35 minus 31 is what? Oh, no, half. So 31, it's round down anyways, would be still 15. So that's still 20 health left on that one because he got away from it. I did say 13 on the second one, so he is going to take the full damage, and you said it was 31 damage, so he is dead. And the skeletal warrior, the first one that I rolled without was 18 damage, so that once again is going to be put down to 15 damage, and he's still up. All right, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right, it is the new soldier's turn. He is going to move his 30 feet to try to get out into combat. He's going to move next to the unknown. As he moves up there, he's going to turn back to Solus because Solus was the one that tried to get them into combat. And he's going to say, "Do you want us to press the attack, Lord?"
Yes. Route them.
Very well. Tauro, it is now your turn.
Sorry. What is happening? I am very sorry.
There is only a shadow soldier and a skeletal warrior left against you that you are
Right,
aware
I
of at
couldn't-
this point.
I just want to cast Firebolt one more time on that skeletal warrior that's still, 60 feet away from me.
Okay. Just click to attack on that.
No, I'm just pulling it up. Ooh. Alrighty.
All right. You did 21 to attack, and you said it was the skeletal warrior.
Yes.
Either way, it's going to hit, and you're dealing 9 fire damage to the skeletal warrior. All right, the skeletal warrior does look like it is falling apart like a motherfucker. It is now that skeletal warrior's turn. He is fairly pissed off at you now. 4, 5, 6, and you just attack, so we'll say that's 7. So we'll roll 1d8 and see who he's attacking. That is an 8, so he's attacking Tauro because he's just that pissed off at Tauro. And with disadvantage, he is going to make a longbow attack against Tauro. Because Tauro is still too close for a longbow. So that is a 16 to hit, my dear friend. Does a 16 hit Tauro? Hello?
1 second.
I'm gonna.
I need to pull it up.
I was
again.
about to say,
Sorry.
did I get disconnected this time?
No, it's me.
It's 13 plus your dex modifier.
Well, your front page should say what AC is. Tauro.
Well, it raises his AC to
I'm in
13
spells.
plus his dex.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
17. 17.
'Cause he's got mage armor.
Okay, so that's a
Oh, yeah.
17.
Yes.
Okay,
Much
so
dex you have.
then
Holy crap!
it misses. It falls down, funks into the whatchamacallit around you, the dirt around you, and it just fizzles out again. And it is now the Shadow Soldier's turn. And the Shadow Soldier, having seen the same things that the Shadow Warrior has seen, or the Skeletal Warrior has seen, is going to attack. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tauro again, jeez. So the Shadow Soldier is not at disadvantage, and he's going to throw a spear. And that is a 21 to hit, dealing 10 damage, 8 piercing, 2 necrotic. I didn't have your health up, so I don't know how much health you have left. How much health do you have left? Tauro?
Sorry, I'm tracking on some other things that are going on right now. I am very sorry.
That's fine.
How much did I get?
10
for
damage.
again. 10 damage. Hit points. Oh, I'm sorry. I messed up earlier. My armor class was 11. I was looking at my health. I'm sorry, but 10 damage. I'm at 7 hit points.
Okay. And Solus, just to verify, you're at 34 right now?
Health?
Yes.
No, 21.
21.
It should
Jesus.
be updated on the thing.
Oh, yeah. You got to hit enter when you update the thing. And then
Oh.
Nocturne, I've been updating yours as it happens. So
Oh, it says
I know
21 on
yours
mine.
is. I just changed it. Oh, well, if it's on your character sheet, that's not going to change the circle above your head.
No, I clicked the circle. It says 21 on
It's
mine.
yeah, I just changed it.
Oh,
I
okay.
just changed it. I've been changing everything else myself, so I don't have to worry about asking you guys. Nocturne, it is now your turn.
Okay, I am reading real quick. All right, I want to use this on everybody in our party, like the actual players. Not, I
Up
don't
to
care about.
6. I mean, you can use it on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like if you're using on everybody but yourself, you can also use it on the soldiers that are in there. But if you choose that you are not doing it on the soldiers, that is fine. At what spell slot level are you doing that at? Because at higher spell slot levels, or wait, that's at 4th or higher. Why does
Yeah,
it keep
I'm.
on doing that? You don't have what? Yeah, you don't have any 4th spell slot levels, so it's gonna be
No, it's
normal.
yeah, it's
So it's gonna be rolling 1d4 plus 4, right? Because that's your spellcasting modifier is wisdom. Yep. So roll 1d4 plus 4. Everybody go ahead and add 5 health to your character.
Can you get me for me?
Yes.
How much again? Sorry.
5 health.
5. Okay.
Okay, and
Oh,
now because
I just heard a howl. Give me a second to see what that was. I don't have anything up right now because I'm doing the math on all of this. All right, you're back up to 47. And then Solus and Tauro, please update your guys' own stuff. That howl was Fangy. Thank you for gifting a subscription to Frenchie Jesus.
Hey, thank you.
That is Solus in party. So thank you very much for that gifted subscription. All right, Nocturne. Do you want to use your bonus action to move the soldier or
That
the
was my
spectral warrior? You are
That was-
within range to hit the shadow soldier.
that was my bonus action. Mass healing word is a bonus action.
Okay.
So I
For
want.
actions, I allow actions to be the same as bonus actions because a bonus action is basically a quicker action. So you can utilize your action in order to be another bonus action, or you can choose to do something with your action instead.
How many creatures do we have left since I'm going in blind?
There's 2. There's the shadow soldier and the skeletal warrior. The shadow
Okay.
soldier is much closer to you. The skeletal warrior is much further away.
Because I'm looking at the stream and it shows 3. But I don't know if my character can see that because I'm blind.
Oh. For some reason, that skeleton knight did not go into order. So I'm just going to delete that out.
Okay.
So there's only 2. I didn't realize that the skeletal warrior or the skeleton knight was down at the bottom. I meant to delete that out earlier.
Okay. I want to use
I would
this
have
on
died
one of
laughing if I gifted Tauro.
this one. On whatever is closest to me.
A thaumaturgy is not necessarily an attack.
No, it glitched. That's not what I want.
What are you trying to
This
use?
one.
Sacred flame. Okay. So flame like radiance, creature see within range must succeed a dexterity saving throw. So shadow soldier must succeed a dexterity saving throw. Watch this. Oh, it didn't take forever. It scored an 18. It succeeded on the dexterity saving throw. And it doesn't say it does anything if it succeeds, so that did nothing.
Okay, cool. I'm fine with that.
Just a flame-like radiance descends next to the shadow soldier, and he kind of just looks at it and goes, whatever.
Meh.
All right, it is now back into the top of initiative, and the red soldier's turn since the skeletal warrior, or the skeletal monk rather, is gone. And as it comes to the top of that, a very large crypt horror. Oh my god, what is happening here? Why is it trying to scroll as I'm doing this? A very large crypt horror, which he is a larger creature, so let me make him bigger, is going to appear and it's gonna basically yell out,
These fools were not able to conduct anything. Arvok must be appeased.
Question.
answer.
What's a cryptor?
It is a monster that is basically a crypt inside itself. It has tombstones reaching out of its back, as well as a little cage inside of its chest. I will show the character sheet to everyone. If you guys are able to go to the character sheet area, you guys can now see what a crypt horror is.
Yeah.
And then for chat's benefit, it is right here.
So does it have like dead things in it?
No. It is basically a bunch of dead things in itself. So I'm going to add that to initiative. And I need to give it health. That is... to just GM because I don't want you guys to know what this is. That was the wrong thing anyways. To just GM.
I feel like he's really trying to smite us this time.
The DM sucks.
This is not wanting to roll.
Clearly, we are
Why? Oh my god.
not play with us.
To GM this. Why does there it goes. I don't know what that showed up for the rest of you. All right.
Oh.
Let me restack the turn order. There it goes. And it's still the red soldier's turn. And of course, that's going to continue to pop across the screen left and right, but I'm taking the first number, which is much higher than the second number was. So the first guard is going to look back towards Solus and ask, my lord, do you still want us to press? He looks fairly scared now at this point, having seen what just appeared off in the distance.
I look at the creature and then look at the guard. Do you want that thing roaming around the countryside, hurting innocents?
Well, sir, I don't want it roaming around the countryside, but I also don't want it roaming around me.
That's just the price for joining the military.
This is like the D&D version of choose your rate, choose your fate.
All right, so the first soldier is going to step up to the shadow warrior, or shadow soldier rather, and it is going to attempt to attack the shadow soldier. That is 13 to hit. That misses. He whiffs. All right, and the crypt horror is now going to start to make his moves. I need to zoom in a little bit. He moves up next to the shadow soldier. And as he does, he is actually going to make an attack against the shadow soldier. He's going to use his claws. to attack the Shadow Soldier itself. He is very much so hitting the Shadow Soldier, and he kills the Shadow Soldier outright. And as he does that, he's just going to call out,
"Foolish beings, get out of my way!"
A good voice changer.
Thank you.
I like that one.
So the Shadow Soldier is now dead and out of turn order. It is now the Silver Soldier's turn. He is going to step forward the 25 feet that he's capable, or, well, 25 of the 30 feet that he's capable of step forward. And he is going to attempt to attack the Shadow Warrior. And he whiffs again. So they are very scared. It is now the Unknown's turn. Let me pop up his shit. Whoops, I clicked the wrong thing. That's going to appear in chat. That's not what I meant to do. So the Unknown is going to create a ring of fire around. Let me make it red. He's going to create a ring of fire around the Crypt Horror. And because he does that, the Crypt Horror must make a dexterity saving throw on a failed save. He takes 5d8 damage or half as much on his success. So Crypt Horror doesn't really have a dexterity thing, so I'm going to click here for dexterity. And of course, that's not going to roll. Because why would it? Let's just do it this way. Okay, well, because of the fact I typed it in and it actually popped across to GM, afterwards, I'm going to use the one that you guys are actually able to see on a 15. And he must succeed a dexterity saving throw. I assume that beats my spell save. And he met my spell save. So that's his success on that. So he's going to take half of the 5d8. D8, I'm rolling 5. So 19 rounded down to 18. Half of that is going to be 9. Well, no, it's going to be 19 divided by 2. Oh, yeah, it's still going to be 9 anyways. Oops, I made another circle on top of him. And now I get a whole bunch of rolls that are going to pop across. 87 damage. Supposed to be, I'm double checking like what the actual shape is supposed to be on the circle. 20 feet in diameter. Just to make sure that I'm doing this right. It's about 25, but I'll take it. So the Unknown's turn ends there. Hold on a second, trying to get rid of this other circle that I made. Boop. I'm moving him back. There we go. Solus, it is now your turn.
My turn. I cast Fireball on Big Man.
You cast Fireball on Big Man. Holy shit. I'm supposed to roll a dexterity save, right?
Yes.
On Big Man?
On Big Man.
That actually rolled this time. He got a 16, so he makes the dexterity save.
It frustrates me that you keep beating them, but like not just beat. Like if you just crushed it, I'd be like, yeah, that's whatever. But like you're just like just barely ahead of it, which is the, I hope it's just out of reach.
So I have subtracted his health. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Slightly adjust position to the left.
Okay.
And that is all I would like to do.
Okay.
Thank you.
So it is now the soldier with his sword's turn. He is going to move his 30 feet.
I will be stepping away to use the restroom.
He is going to end up next to the shadow soldier, and he is going to try to hit the shadow soldier. And hopefully not whiff this time. 17 plus 3 is going to be an unnatural 20. That is not a whiff. He is actually going to end up hitting for 1d10 plus 2. Because they're all doing dual-handed. That's going to be for 12 damage. The shadow soldier is very, very bloodied. Tauro, it is now your turn.
Well, I'm gonna pull a classic fireball on the crypt horror. If I can go to my spells. Jeez. Sorry. Fireball. Where is the thing? Just there.
If you click on the actual spell, it will roll for the actual spell.
There you go. No, I did. Sorry. It's just misclick after misclick. Fireball. I guess it's twice. Sorry.
You linked it in chat twice.
Yeah, my bad.
And I think your
Roll.
fireball might be screwed up.
Yeah, it might be.
Because there's an exclamation mark in there somewhere. So let me edit that. Let me fix that up. Okay, that is fixed, and I'll link it. I'll throw it in chat like that. Why isn't it rolling for it?
I do not know.
Like, I don't understand why it's not rolling for the damage. If you can just go ahead and type in slash roll 8d6 for the damage.
Wait, I do it? I type it in?
Yes, you're going to type into chat slash roll 8d6. And I am going to make, what is it, dexterity saving throw? Yeah, dexterity saving throw on Big Man.
The command did not go.
I don't know why the Cryptor just made a multi-attack, but he's only going to do a 13, which is underneath your spell save, or spell save, rather. I'm typing in for your damage, roll 8d6. 28 damage. 28 very emotional damage. I can't remember what his initial health was, but he's looking very slightly bloodied.
Nice.
I think. What was his initial health? Let me double check what his initial health was. 48. Yeah, he's looking very, very slightly bloodied. Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
That will be the end, yes.
Okay. It is now the Shadow Soldier's turn that is still left. The Shadow Soldier is going to attempt to do a multi-attack on the soldier with the red shield. Which is going to be... Change mouse. Make 2 Shadow Spear attacks. The first one is a 17, the second one is a 20 to hit. Both of them are going to hit, dealing 7, 8, 6, 3, dealing 17 damage to the soldier with the red shield. The soldier with the red shield is very bloodied looking. Nocturne, it is now your turn.
So, what are your rules with the find familiar thing?
So the Find Familiar is going to be because of the fact that it is just a find familiar spell. It's basically in accordance with what the spell says on your character sheet. I understand that you can't really see a whole lot. So here it is right here. Going over it, it's kind of a long explanation. You gain the service of a familiar, a spirit that takes an animal form of which you choose. I already went through the ones that you chose. Appearing in an unoccupied space within range, the familiar has the statistics of the chosen form. Though it is a celestial, fey, or fiend, your choice. Yours would be celestial because of the fact that you are a cleric. There we go.
Half elf too. So
Instead of a beast. What?
I said I'm a half elf too, though, so I could do fey.
Yeah, I guess you could. Your familiar acts independently of you, but always obeys your command. In combat, it rolls its own initiative and acts on its own turn. A familiar can attack, but it can take other actions as normal. When the familiar's health points drop to 0, it disappears, leaving behind no physical form. It reappears after you cast the spell again. While your familiar is within 100 feet of you, you can communicate with it telepathically. Additionally, as an action, you can see through your familiar's eyes and hear what it hears until the start of your next turn. Gaining the benefits of any special senses that the familiar has. During this time, you are deaf and blind with regard to your own senses, basically through your own body. As an action, you can temporarily dismiss your familiar. It disappears into a pocket dimension where it waits your summons. Alternatively, you can dismiss it forever as an action. While it is temporarily dismissed, you can cause it to reappear in any unoccupied space within 30 feet of you. So right now, I would consider it like kind of temporarily dismissed. If you were going to bring it back out, it would cost you the spell slot.
Cool.
You can't have more than one familiar at a time. If you cast this spell while you already have a familiar, you instead cause it to adopt a new form. Choose one of the forms from the above list, which you already know. Your familiar transforms into the creature chosen. Finally, when you cast the spell with a range of touch, your familiar can deliver the spell as it is cast the spell of its own. So if you utilize it, like if you get it next to the Shadow Soldier or the Crypt Horror, you can utilize a touch range spell to cast any spell that you know to whatever creature you're attempting to attack through touch via your familiar.
Cool. I want to summon a raid.
Well, hold on. I'm not done with the explanation yet. Your familiar must be within 100 feet of you, and it must use its reaction to deliver the spell when you cast it. The spell requires an attack roll. You use the attack modifier for the roll. That is the end of the explanation.
Cast it.
What are you? You are attempting to do a raven. Is that a part of?
Yes.
That is a part of the list. Okay. Why is this not selecting? There we go. Let me see if I have any raven tokens. Oh, there's a crow token. Where do you want to cast it at? Oh, there's a raven one. Yeah, the crow looks better. I'll use a crow. Remember, it must be within 30 feet of you.
I want 30 feet diagonal to the right-hand bottom side of me.
All the way at 30 feet, because that's past the Shadow Soldier and like in front of the Crypt Horror.
It does not look past what I'm seeing. Yes. I want it in front of the Crypt Horror.
Okay. Let me double check and make sure that range was correct. Yep, that was correct. Cool. It is going to get its own initiative. So hold on. Oops, what am I doing here? Add a turn. Roll a d20. That is going to be... What did I just do? That is going to be a 2.
No.
I have kind of fucked up the entire fucking game here. I am no longer DM in here. Rejoin as GM. Oh, God. I clicked the wrong button.
You know, when Fangy said for me to fuck shit up, this isn't what I anticipated.
Unfortunately, that wasn't a 2. That's a 2. Its health is what now? Unfortunately, I haven't really been paying attention to chat that much. I really gotta pee. I'm trying to get through this, but I really gotta pee. Where is your fucking character sheet? It brought down your character sheet. God damn it. I screwed a whole bunch of shit up.
Do we want to take a quick break and reconvene?
I just got your character sheet back up. It is... Okay, so it's like what that creature is. So Raven 5, D&D 5e. On the Roll20 compendium, I'll say it has 4 hit points because it's supposed to be 1d4 minus 1, but I will give it 4 hit points. All right. So that is that. Your Raven is in. Let me reorder this, and I will be right back.
Because I still have a bonus action.
No.
Pee like the wind.
I also need to take a time out. Be right back. Oh shit.
You know, as I walked off to the bathroom, I was like thinking to myself, I'm really glad I have a studio apartment because it's like less than 20 feet from me. But at the same time, I realized I didn't close the door. I really hope people can't hear this.
No, we can't hear it. So
Well,
you're
I
good.
mean, you guys may not have been able to hear it because Discord has, like, you got to get to a certain volume in order for it to queue in Discord. But Twitch is going to pick up everything my mic does.
Hey, Alex, could you hear Matt peeing?
Alex, could you hear me? I really hope not. Because if so, I'm going to have to delete this VOD and edit the VOD before reposting it.
So
Couldn't hear it. Thank freaking gods.
I still have a bonus action.
Yes, you do. So you
I
can
wanna
move your thing.
Yes, I want to move my spiritual weapon to the big baddie.
Okay, so your spiritual weapon is only going to move, what was it, 20 feet, I believe?
Yes, just
It's
get me
either
close.
20 or 30. Finding spiritual weapon under this. Hold on. I really need to, like, remember your spells for when stuff like this happens. As a bonus action, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet. Yep. So you're trying to move it towards the crypt horror. It is not going to make it all the way.
That's fine.
It is going to go to basically to the right of the soldier with the sword. If
That's
you can
cool.
see on the stream. I think it just updated on the
also
stream.
Not hear you. He says no. I assume that's what he's saying.
Squirrel, thank you. Okay, everybody, thank you. I had to close my. Next time, I'll make sure I close that door just to make sure, because I don't know if it's gonna pop across the recording. When I'm editing this, is gonna be fun. I'm gonna have to listen for myself peeing.
I mean, if that's the worst thing you have to listen for, you're doing pretty good. So
I don't know. Last time I had to listen for all the different jokes people were making and edit like half the jokes out because goddamn YouTube's rules are different than Twitch's rules. And I was just like, oh my God. So this one shouldn't be as fun.
I keep
I'm
myself
here.
chaos for now. So
Of which tomorrow I'll be doing the editing probably. Okay, so you moved your spiritual weapon, your action, your bonus action is used. You still have a movement if you wish to use your movement. Do you still wish to use your movement?
nah, I'm fine where I am.
Okay.
Why do I get close if everything else can? That seems dumb.
The turn order is screwed up because... Oop, there we go. And now it is the red soldier's turn. It's back to the top of initiative. Red soldier is going to attempt to make an attack on the shadow soldier right in front of it. All these guys keep on whiffing like motherfuckers. It rolled a 9, which I believe is still going to be a whiff. Yeah, it's still going to... Well, it's 9 plus 3, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it's still going to be a whiff on the shadow soldier. I can delete the skeletal warrior too because it's dead. And now it is the Crypt Horror's turn. And as the Crypt Horror attempts to move out of the fire wall's range, it is... Oh, I can delete the Skeletal Monk as well. So there's a Skeleton Knight, which I deleted out anyways. So I forgot to put them in initiative order. So now I am at the Unknown. On a failed save. Or half as much. What save? Dexterity saving throw on the big dude. So it's going to roll a dex. If that ever appears in chat, it probably won't. I don't know why this is ever why between the two computers it is taking this long to roll. Like both computers are connected to the same website. Why is it? All right, whatever. Well, there it goes. I'll take the first one. Yay. That's a 9. The 9 is not gonna make it, I believe. So it's going to take the full damage. Yep, it's going to take the full emotional damage of 5d8 fire damage. Slash 5d8. I forgot to put in the word roll. So it's going to take 30 more points of damage as it moves out of there. The Crypt Horror is looking very bloodied. And its movement speed is 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's going to move up here. And it is going to attack the knight with the sword. With its multi-attack, it's going to use 1 bite and 1 claw. The bite is going to miss, but the claw is going to hit. And he must succeed on a DC 13 Constitution saving throw or be paralyzed for 1 minute. Is that even worth it to roll that? Yes, it is, because he still has health. So roll a d20. His Constitution is 12. So what is that? Plus 1. He succeeds it anyways. So he is not paralyzed at all. And as it moves again, it is going to...
Get out of my way, you fools!
Well, that wasn't very nice.
And it is the end of the Crypt Horror's turn. It is now the knight with the silver shield's turn. And he is going to make another attack against... Because he kind of has 2 options here. 2 things are within range of it. It is going to make another attack against the Shadow Soldier. It is going to whiff again. It is now the Unknown's turn, and the Unknown is going to do... can't use that unless in touch. Yeah, that uses strength. The Unknown is going to use a Ray of Enfeeblement on the Crypt
right
Horror. It has to hit it. It's going to be 1d8 plus a spellcasting modifier as intelligence, so that is going to be 1d8 or 1d10 or 1d20. God damn it. Plus 4. That's 8 plus 4. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12. It does not hit the Crypt Horror. And Solus, it is now your turn.
I'm back.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I. Okay. Let's evaluate spacing. We're going to stand next to the Unknown,
Make sure Chad doesn't get unruly.
and then we are going to. I have one.
You know why I made you a mod, Squirrely.
We are going to use a Scorching Ray. I'm going to cast the spell and then link this chat. Click the thing for the spell description
Who are you using Scorching Ray against?
on the Crypt Horror.
Are you using it all against the Crypt Horror because it's 3 rays?
Yes.
Okay, so it's 3 rays at 18. That is all going to hit. So that's 8 times 8. What the fuck? Yeah, I guess so. Well, no, 8 times 3. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. Okay, so the Crypt Horror turns into a cloud of darkness, and as it begins to turn into like the cloud or mist of darkness, it starts calling out,
I will return. The one who summoned me will need me again.
and I will need you all to roll a perception and or arcana check, whatever is better for you.
All right.
I think I can do that.
Taro, do not you have advantage or disadvantage selected. Unselect that, please. Taro, you need to click normal.
Yeah, no, I'm trying. Wait. I see. I thought I selected it already. Jesus, I am very sorry.
Okay, both
Well.
Taro and Nocturne are gonna see this. Solus, you see nothing of this, but you see as the black mist begins to flow towards the Unknown again.
I like how every time I got over. I literally got over.
Yeah, on one of your rolls you got over, but on your final roll, that was the actual roll, you did still score over. So, both Taro and Nocturne both see the thing, the mist going towards the Unknown. Taro, you know what this is. Nocturne, you've seen this before. Does any of you choose to say anything about this?
I ignore it.
Okay, Taro ignores it. Nocturne, do you choose to say anything about this?
I asked the Unknown what's happening.
The Unknown will look at you questioningly and say, what is it that you mean? Oh, I forgot to use this voice. Hold on.
What is it that you mean?
Why is it every time we kill an enemy raised with necromancy, its mist goes towards you?
I think you need to get your eyes checked.
Oh, I did that to just GM. Oh, no, I did that to public. So yeah, he saw it as well. I mean, y'all don't really know if he saw it, but he did.
I do not know. I don't understand what is happening here.
You know, for being the other necromancer in the party, I've never had it happen to me, and it's a little odd it's happening to you.
Necromancer. I know of necromancy, but I am no necromancer.
I mean, knowing necromancy is kind of the different definition of being a necromancer. That's kind of how that works.
That's kind of not how D&D works. He's a wizard.
Ah! I'm gonna shake you. God,
He is a wizard. Just like you are not a necromancer, even though you know necromancy. You are a cleric.
you know what I am meaning by my words. I swear to God.
This isn't the unknown talking back to you. This is like actually me explaining it to you.
I know.
But yeah, this is not like he does not understand what it is that you're trying to get at. You can roll for what would it be? Perception to see if he is attempting to deceive you. With a 25, you can tell that he is honestly baffled by what it is that you're saying.
That's fair.
Like he does not understand. He saw it himself. And in fact, he'll say,
I noticed what it is that happened, but I do not know why.
so he calls that out to you, telling you that he doesn't understand what it is that is actually happening to him. This is the second time that you've said that this is happening to him. The first time, I don't believe he noticed it. This time, however, he did. And he is claiming absolute ignorance to it. And you, even with a 25 on the roll, which is well above like critical, you believe that he is telling you the truth. Like 25 is a very high roll. You would have noticed if he was lying to you.
I just find it odd for a man who knows nothing that the strangest things happen to him.
That might be something to talk about in RP afterwards. However, this has gone on for a little bit long. Solus, it is now your turn. There's still one enemy on the board.
I cast Firebolt on that.
There's no longer any enemies on the board.
I'll just take care of that real quick. By fire, be purged.
Yeah. So continuing on, we're no longer in. Whoops. Hold on a second. I gotta put that raven back. Yoink. All right, so the raven is back. There's no longer any enemies on the board. The area is clear. We are no longer in initiative. So you guys may do what it is that you want. The soldiers themselves appear to be very scared. They appear to be very scared, but they're also very relieved that the monster that was in front of them has been defeated.
I go around to the living soldiers and I congratulate them or I like compliment their I go like such as like you did really well there, soldier. I'm proud of your resolve, and I also am inspecting each one for any serious wounds that should be addressed immediately, rather than just like things that we can deal with in like non-life threatening, basically.
Hold on, I can. I'm responding to a few texts.
I just want to tell the soldiers, I am really proud to have you in our party with us. It fills me with confidence on what will happen when we reach our actual destination, and they did good. They deserve some rest, and they deserve a little snack or something. Take the time to, congratulate yourselves, pat yourselves on the back. You did fucking fantastic. You did amazing.
out
Great
of
job.
out of character. I was like, oh, that's a good thing until you said they deserve a little snack, and then it suddenly felt like you were talking to toddlers.
That was, I mean, I'm trying to be a little condescending. Out of character, it's, yeah, I want to be kind of an asshole, but at the same time, it's like, who does it? Like, if someone told you, like, you deserve the Snickers bar, here you go. You'd be
Like,
like,
you did it.
damn, it's
You just did it perfectly. Like if you came up to me and said the first part, like you guys did really good. I'm really happy to have you guys in the party. Like you did. We're just like I'm really
you
proud to
did
like
excellent. You know
serve
what?
with you. You guys deserve a little rest. You deserve a little snack. Like and then suddenly I'm like, all right.
Yeah, but come on. You tell me you wouldn't like if someone like, you know what? Here, have a recess. You fucking deserve that shit. Dude, you're the man. Come on. Wouldn't that like be like, yeah, I deserve
You're right. I do deserve a Snickers.
it. Or whatever.
Okay, sorry to interrupt what's happening between you guys, but Casey's been texting me about something, and I just kind of want to kick the RP over to her because she might have to leave here soon to do some things. So if there's anything that Nocturne wants to ask or talk about, I would like to focus on that real quick first because she may have to leave here soon.
I ask if anybody else has been noticing the weird shit going on.
What weird shit do you mean?
Well, I mean, you with the magic floaty clouds and necromancy, that's kind of a weird thing.
I have told you I do not know what is happening with that.
Which is why everyone,
How do you know necromancy?
like, just because you don't know doesn't mean nobody else in the party knows.
I raise an eyebrow. Weird clouds of necromancy.
You guys are dicks.
My character hasn't seen any of this. I don't know what you're talking about.
This
Every
is the
time-
second time. The first of which I did not see the cloud moving towards me, but Nocturne told me there was. The second, I saw it, but it followed me. I do not understand. It is
When
as
was
we
the first time?
defeated
I'm sorry.
when what was it?
The Ashwing.
Yeah, when we defeated the monstrous bird.
And a weird cloud of necromancy, what, left you or left the monster?
It's they're all leaving the monsters and going right to the unknown. Like, hey, how you doing, friend? And I know he's not the only one in our party who knows necromancy or necromantic magic, however you want to word it. So why is it only happening to him?
I look at the unknown. Do you happen to have any... I know you are aware of necromancy, but I do not believe you practice it thoroughly. Do you have any artifacts that on you that may have necromantic power or...
You would know that the spell that he used in order to put out the fires when he was in the village beforehand, when you guys were being attacked in the village, was a form of necromantic magic.
Yes, that's what I was saying. That I know that he is aware of it, but I don't believe he is like just a flat out practitioner of necromancy. Like he isn't. I meant that he is a wizard that knows knows of necromancy, but is not fully sold into it. He is not a necromancer. Is what I meant.
You are a wizard much as I am. I practice magic as you do. We learn things. We write them down in our books. We use what is helpful to us. Is that not our way?
Yes, absolutely. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this. Do you happen to have any artifacts that may power on necromancy or...
I carry
anything?
nothing of which I know that would cause things like this.
In that
Do you
case,
feel
if
anything
did-
after this cloud approaches you? Do you feel different after the fight?
I feel like I'm home.
But that's not reassuring. Shit. So we know nothing about your background. We know weird magic clouds like you. Like there's some weird going on, and before we go into a whole den of the undead, I feel like we need to figure it out so it doesn't either hurt you or hurt us.
As
What if
you
it's
are saying all this, a message in your guys' brain is going to interrupt you. You know this to be the Queen's voice reaching out to you that says, "You must hurry. Things have changed." And I'm going to send the change in chat if I can actually get it
I can't.
up.
So you're or the chat. So you're gonna have to text it to me.
Okay. I don't know how. I'm gonna have to.
Oh, Facebook
Yeah.
chat. Okay. I
Yeah,
thought you meant,
Facebook chat. Facebook chat,
admin.
and I'm gonna show it on stream now as well, to let everybody know what has changed. Basically, Arvok's influence has increased. Let me change this picture to stage 3. Done, and show it. Arvok's influence has increased. The party is still on its way to Slens. However, Arvok's influence has increased to much further than it was before.
Alright. Well, I think we should make the case of that and get moving.
Yeah. So as you get moving, you still have a little ways to Slens. Is there anything else of which you would like to discuss while you are moving on your way to Slens?
I want to keep trying to figure this out because if we get there and the unknown suddenly gets rolled over by undead, that's a fucking problem.
Okay.
Because he's kind of our tank right now. So we need to know what's going on so we can make smart moves.
Well, the unknown is your tank. A mage is your tank. You are the tank.
I know,
Yeah.
but we all know he is beefy and casting spells. The rest of us don't know.
That's
The
because he's
arrows
stronger.
He was a sassy porcupine, okay?
Well, the arrows themselves, the unknown has significantly less health than you do. I will say that much. Like, even with all the damage that you've done and the healing that you've done to yourself, you're still at 47 life. He's at 34.
He still was a sassy porcupine.
Like, your maximum health is core. Your maximum health is 52, whereas his is actually 53. But that's because he's one level higher than you guys. And because I gave him a few modifications.
Okay, I have to duck out, guys. I'm sorry. I gotta go.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll chat with you later.
Yep. Yeah, that's the reason why I wanted to go to her, just in case that she had anything that she wanted to say before it happened. What happened to my stream labs? There it is. So yeah, I fully and honestly believe that Nocturne would have continued to question the unknown, in which the unknown would have continued to tell her that he has absolutely no idea what is happening. Any rolls that were made for Nocturne to try to figure out whether or not the unknown was lying to her would have been come up as the unknown absolutely is baffled and does not know what it is that she is talking about, no matter what she scored on that. There are reasons behind that, and Tauro is probably the only person that will be able to figure out those reasons. Of the two of you, is there any other RP that you guys want to do while you're on your way to Slens?
I look at the unknown. Well, we might not know it yet, but doesn't mean we can't figure it out as we go along. I guess next time we run into another pack of undead, which I am sure we will, if the Queen's information is correct. try and figure out what this magic wants with you or is doing to you. I will, of course, be here to assist in any experiments or testing.
The
that
queen
we
is
come up with.
powerful within her own rights. Maybe not as powerful as I, maybe not as powerful as some, but she is powerful within her own visions. I do not believe the queen would tell us of the expansion of Arvok's power if it was not something that she knew for a fact.
True, I believe her as well. I feel we need to make haste if this is to be stopped before it grows any larger.
I concur, and hopefully the rest of our party assists us in our trek.
I smirk and gesture to the multiple arrows sticking out of the unknown. We can get some of our more target-friendly companions to assist.
Target friendly.
Yes.
What exactly do you mean by that?
I mean
Means
that
you're
I
taking all the
assume that you
shots,
do
you
not
know what I
enjoy
mean?
being shot with arrows.
Would you enjoy having arrows sticking out of your body? Perhaps I should take one of these and see.
Of course not. That is why I wish we had our very large and less intelligent friend here to stand in front of us.
Do not insult Wolf Boy like that.
Wolf boy.
Besides, I think Mr. Unknown over here likes taking all the shots, you know? He's really on target with things.
My mouth creeps up in a small smile but I refuse to give in to his laughter to his jokes.
And you know what? I think his spells are just on point. They just, and his resolve also straight as an arrow, like hands down, or more like hands up. Sometimes it just depends on who's pointing who, you know.
I do not understand who you are trying to impress here.
You don't get the point. That's ironic.
All right, so
I'm sorry.
go
I said
ahead.
about making sure the rest of the soldiers are treated, even then like the non-life, but make sure their bandages, any injuries that are accounted for, and we regroup. And to take care of the fallen soldiers.
As you are attempting to see what is going on with the other soldiers, the unknown is just going to simply say,
Slens is not much further away. We can make it there. Tend to our wounds. Let us just tend to the dead here.
Very well. A good plan. They'll have better supplies than we have in our saddlebags anyway.
okay, so you guys tend to the dead. There's a few soldiers that died under your command, under the collective command of you guys. So you
just hope
guys proceed to do whatever burial rites or funeral rites that are applicable to those. And what were you saying, Toro, before I ask if you're continuing on your way?
I just want to say that I hope that soldiers that helped us and are still with us, thankfully, they feel more confident and they don't quiver next time they see more undead.
Yeah.
I look at the unknown with
Uh,
giant eyes
roll
and
roll a perception check.
all right. Normal. Okay.
I need to set this up so you can still see chat. So your perception check is 3.
Yep.
So to you, you cannot tell if they feel any more confident or less confident about their abilities.
Out of character, I think the joke went over your head.
What
Much
joke?
like an arrow goes through an apple. They quiver. Quiver.
Okay,
Oh,
sure.
an arrow.
Oh god. Dad jokes all around. Is your wife pregnant?
Yes.
Oh, really? What?
Yes. Yep.
Holy shit!
I think he
I
said that
told you
last
this.
session. Yeah.
I did.
Did you really? Oh my god!
I said that the first session.
Holy shit! Somehow I didn't recognize that. Well, number one, congratulations! Holy shit! There's
Thank you, homie.
gonna be a mini Alberto running around, which is scary enough as it is. Edgelord 2000 happening here.
I'm sorry, but the edgiest person here is you. I mean, you have a voice modulator for the unknown that sounds the exact same as the crypt horror, so
Well, that's
I don't want to hear it.
Well, no, it's not the exact same as the crypt horror.
It's like 2 decibel. It's like two
It's
octaves.
very similar. Yes.
Yes, it's
Well,
like two
I
octaves
didn't
different.
actually set up a voice modulator for the crypt horror himself because I didn't think I was actually going to use him, but the battle ended up going a lot faster than I thought it was going to because I had taken out probably too many enemies. And then like when I actually brought in the crypt horror, that was one of the emissaries of Arvok, which is the only reason why I was able to speak. I used Arvok's voice modulator because that's one of the ones that I'd set up. I'm still trying to set up all the voice modulators. Like I said, I'm still trying to do the Queen's voice and a bunch of other things. So that is all still in progress. But enough people have told me that I suck at voice acting that I realized that yeah, I need a voice modulator in order to do things.
Cool.
Well,
Yes,
I
but
enjoyed
thank you. I do appreciate it, and I did enjoy it too. It was fun.
So is there anything else that is going to happen as you guys make your way to Slens?
I have no role play for it.
I'm just gonna keep making jabs and jokes at the Mr. Known.
Is there at any point that you're going to attempt to pull him aside to speak to him, or are you just going to keep on making jabs and jokes?
Whenever we actually do rest up, like at some point, I will pull him aside and okay. For now, I need to pull him aside because I need to ask him a couple questions.
Well, I mean, you can wait until you get into town. Like I said, it's only about a half day's travel, and there was the battle en route, so consider it like maybe 3/4 day travel because of that. There's still plenty of time left to the day once you guys make it to Slens.
And I will do that then.
Okay. All right, so with no more RP in the route to Slens, you guys make it to Slens. Slens is a smaller town, but does have a few shops in which you might be able to get more supplies, get food, and get everything that you guys need to get. Some of the armor and weapons shops, they're not as great as many towns or the capital, but you may be able to do repairs on your weapons and things like that if you so desire. There are other shops in the area, and you may be able to find shops that have things that you may need on your journey if you so decide to try to look for one. Upon arriving to Slens, Nocturne is going to step off to the side and bid everybody a good day, but state that she needs to send a message back to the Queen and to her temple to tell them what is going on and what has happened upon the journey, and she makes her leave then and there.
Okay. Excellent. Well, now I will pull the Mr. Known aside. And now that I have his attention and his time and confidence and privacy.
Okay,
Well,
before you move on with privacy, Solus, you see Taro and the Unknown attempt to go off to the side. Do you follow? Like, what are you attempting to do?
Are they very clearly like secretively walking away from me, or is it just look like they're just kind of stepping out to the side?
That depends on Taro.
I mean, I'm not gonna sneak off like Pink Panther style. I'm just gonna like call him to the side, like I need to talk to you. Like very
Then I do not
normal.
go near that. Yeah, I don't follow.
Okay. So the Unknown's gonna follow you off to the side and go ahead with whatever you're gonna say.
So what the fuck was that? whole weird cloud of black necromancy. What is going on? And can you be more subtle about it? Like, do you want to get found out, or is this part of it? Do you need what's going on?
Subtlety is not a strong point of mine. You should know this by now.
I get it, but you're
Though
surrounded by soldiers. I'm trying to help. Like, but that
between
is
good.
that just okay.
I was still in our Rex voice as I said, go ahead.
Yeah. You are surrounded like more people are gonna see that stuff. You're like that's one person, and I can pretend all I want. But come on, like if enough people get attention to that, it's gonna be a problem for you and I. And trust me, I'll do whatever. But you gotta keep it subtle.
You are
I
the only
cannot.
one that needs to pretend. Do not
I am.
fear for me.
I have to. Like, how can they not fear for you? Jesus. That's a
Who
abyssal
is this
expression that doesn't.
Jesus?
Sorry, that's something that we say in my hometown, where I grew up. There was this guy.
I
He was a
know your
drunk.
hometown.
I know, but anyway. All right. Look, we need to be more subtle about this, and if I need to cast some type of spell to make that completely invisible or go away, I need to know now. Or what are we gonna do about this? How can you make this less noticeable?
You may have known by now, but I do not know of what you speak. There are times where I am not myself, and times that I am.
Clearly. So what can I do?
There is nothing you need to worry about.
That's what you say right now. I just don't want to have any more problems for you. That's it.
Do not fear what you do not need to worry for.
And as he says that, the unknown will begin to walk away.
Just to myself, I say, I understand. And try to go something else.
Okay. So let's go on to you. Is there anything that you want to do while you're in town?
Nope. Just ensure the soldiers are, bandaged, healed.
Okay.
Taken
Well,
care of.
there is a
Appreciated.
small medical center within this town. The medical center seems plenty appropriate enough for the damages and the injuries of which the soldiers have taken. So they begin to be tended to and cared for. The doctors will approach you and say that before the day's end, we will be able to mend these soldiers up well enough for them to continue the march. I suggest you take rooms in the tavern for the night.
Will do. Thank you very much for your help.
That is fine. It is our job to serve the queen.
And I do just that. I go to the tavern and request rooms.
There's not any shops or anything like that you're going to want to visit in order to replenish supplies. It has only been like 3/4 of a day between Amalia and Slens, so hasn't been too bad for you. You've probably eaten one or like 1.5 meals in route.
Yeah, I got all my supplies. We're good
Tauro,
to go.
as the unknown left you, was there anything that you wish to do in shops or anything that is happening around the city that you wish to see?
No, I just want to de-stress from the talk, infuriating talk with Mr. Known.
Very well. Solus, do you go and find Tauro or the unknown or Nocturne at any point in time to tell them that you probably need to take rooms in the tavern in order to ensure that the soldiers are at peak health before they leave?
I just get rooms for the party, just assuming that they were gonna stay there.
Okay.
And like if I find if I run into them while in town, like while I'm going to get after I've made sure the soldiers are taken care of, I let them know that I am going to be renting rooms at the tavern for them. So do I pass them in the streets as I walk from the medical center to the.
So Slens is a very small town, about the size, or maybe just larger than the size of Bolden, where you guys had that battle beforehand. So it is not hard to find somebody if you're looking for them. I'm not going to ask you to make any rolls upon that or anything like that.
Okay.
So yeah, you're gonna be able to find them fairly easily, so long as you attempt to do so.
Yes. Okay. So as I head to the tavern, I make a point to look outside the tavern for Nocturne, the Unknown, and
All right, I'm
Tauro,
gonna be right back.
and just give them a quick, like, let you know, Tauro. I was like, I talked to the soldiers are taken care of. They have been their wounds have been treated. The doctor prescribed that we just get a solid night's rest before moving on. So I'm going to get us rooms at the tavern. Just let them know your name, and they shall provide you with your key.
You know what? Thank you. Thank you, Solus. That means the world to me right now because I am actually a little bit stressed. And hopefully for our heroes, which I'll check up on later, I remember the names and their face. Mostly their face, not their name too much. I'll give them half rations just because they did a great job. Also,
I
I need to eat. I'm not feeling good.
look at
Honestly, it's
you
kind
a
of annoying.
little skeptically, like not like I think you're lying, more of I'm waiting for like the quip to come. Uh
No quip.
I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe a good night's sleep and maybe a drink or two at the tavern will help with your stress, but
I think I
uh
need more than two. You know that. I'm not a lightweight.
well, be that as it may, if there is anything I can assist with your stress to help alleviate your stress, please let me know. But
All right, I am back, and as a little bit of a correction, it was not that the soldiers' wounds were tended to. It was more that the soldiers' wounds are being tended to, and that they would be good by the end of the day or by tomorrow.
okay.
It's the longest it's ever been.
Oh God,
And for
I
me,
muted that.
again,
I'm sorry.
Muted what?
Just for stream. I pulled up somebody else's stream to it's who we're gonna raid and everything. So uh
Ah.
yeah, it just kind of popped up and like had volume and everything, and I was like, I muted the site.
Oh boy.
So yeah,
Well,
go ahead. Were you trying to say something?
I think we left off on Solus. You said what was the last thing you said?
Mm. Oh, uh, if there's anything I can do to help alleviate some of your stress, please let me know. But, and I stress this, please let it be something serious.
Ah, it's just people are so fucking stubborn. Like I don't get it. Anyway, you know what? Enough of that. Let's go get a drink. Get some food.
Very well.
As you
First, I
begin
must
to
get the rooms.
okay. As you guys finish up getting the rooms and everything, and as you begin to walk into the tavern, you notice that the unknown is there inside the tavern, already having a beer to himself. Uh, you both would know that there is a little bit of a barracks in the area that the soldiers are going to rest at. However, there is no rooms capable of holding somebody as important as part of the hero order. So you guys would end up taking rooms in the tavern itself, in order to, like be acceptable rooms for your stay. And that would be paid for by Amalia itself, the kingdom itself.
All right.
Excellent. And then after that, I go down to once the rooms are settled, the soldiers are settled. I have a glass of wine at the bar.
I get some ale.
I do not join the unknown.
Okay. And so the unknown kind of just sits to himself at the tavern, so long as no one approaches him. Uh, Tavern is plenty has plenty enough seats open for you to sit away from the unknown if you so desire.
You know
Yes.
this place is a ghost town. Or a crypt. Haha.
Haha,
You know.
yeah.
Yeah. I.
And that's all for me.
Anyway. Yeah. I got nothing else. I wanted to make a joke and I couldn't think of anything.
All right, so that's all the RP that you guys want to do is you entered Slens and before you went to bed for the night?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that is where we will end it here, being that I do not have much after this moment. All right, so I have recently shaved my head, so you guys see me clean shaven and everything. Thank you guys, everybody, so much for joining. Thank you guys, everybody, so much for watching. I will see you guys next time, and I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.